And I wanted to talk a little bit about some school tips that you may or may not know about. Now, as a gamer, you may not know this, but I am pretty. In every school that I've gone to, I've tried to get information to the students. So I'm going to do that right now. Specifically trying to get as much information to them as possible because there's all these programs that a lot of students don't know about. And if you're a gamer and you're living from paycheck to paycheck, then you might want some of this information. So I thought I would share it. One of the things that some students don't know is there's what's called a student success grant. And what that does is it allows you to pay for your tuition. It pays for your tuition if you're, I think, if you're making under $25,000 a year or something like that. And what that does is it pays for your tuition. But it doesn't cover books. It doesn't cover supplies, any of those things. It doesn't even cover the fees. But it turns out that there is a way to get your fees waived, which is your health fee and your student fee. And that's simply by, well, there's two ways technically, but I'm just going to tell you about the other one because I'm pretty loyal to the associated students of all the colleges that I went to. And I think they're paying those fees with the things that are done. It does make sense. But so student fees are waivable through a Pell Grant. So if you go in, it actually has it on the thing now where it explains that you're eligible for that. And when you go into your admissions, it depends on your school. Now, a lot of this information is California information because that's where I'm from. But check with your school and find out if you can waive your fees. Because if you can waive your fees, then that means that you have free college, except for you need to get books. Now, let's talk about books because I've been doing this for a long time. And one of the ways that I do books is that most professors will have their book in the library research. You can check it out for a little bit of time. You could even take it out of the library, but you have to return it usually within a couple hours or something like that. But it gives you enough time to study your chapters. So it's a way you can do that. So if you're living in a situation, I'm not even really talking about paycheck to paycheck. Well, maybe I am. I'd have to calculate it. Well, let's do that. Let's calculate it, right? Okay, so let's say I'm just going to do a real simple job of exactly what people were asking for as their paycheck. $15 times 40 hours, which is really hard to get now, is $600. It's $600 a week times 4 is $2,400, and then times that by 12 is 28,800. So if you've got a 40-hour job, you are actually making a little bit over what that requirement is, because I think it is under $2,500 or $25,000 a year. So if you're making 28, that's a little bit under. Also, if you're in the chat, feel like correcting me, having information that is good, that's great. I'm happy to let people know. But so if you're making basically a little under your 40 hours, then you could get college for free, basically. And you just have to be diligent about getting your books in the library. But I mean, preferable, there's other ways. Like, I know my professor said that I can get my book through Kindle, which I'm looking at. Also, some professors will put you on, I think it's called Round Earth, which is a textbook. I want to say, is it Round Earth? Maybe it's Round Earth or Flat Earth. It's one of those. Free textbook. Free textbooks. Oh, here we are. Wow. Sure, I'll let people know about this. So there's a place called Book Scouter. And you know what? I will actually share this because it's good. Let's see here. And I just opened this, so I don't know. But let's see what. Oh, what? I didn't share it. It is. Okay, so let's see. I have my syllabus right here. So I'm going to look up. Let's see. Where's the book? Stage Makeup by Richard Corson. So I'll put up Stage Makeup. Richard Corson. Do a search here. And it's so they have Book Scouter. I don't know. For some reason it didn't come in. You see it right there. I just bought it for, wait, what? I don't know what this is, but I'm curious. For $5.63, I may get it. The shipping is $4.37. It's a custom edition. I don't know if that'd be worth it. It's kind of tempting though. So it's probably specifically for college. But it'll cost me $8.62 to buy this book. I'm really tempted. I hate to waste money, but that doesn't seem like a bad deal. So anyway, you could check out and get that book. I'll have to think on that. Oh, they're smart. I was about ready to dip out without doing anything. So that's cool. All right. So but there's also textbooks. There's certain Chegg has it. I think that's a rent. Yeah, that's rental. But this looks pretty good, except for it kind of advertises itself weird. But yeah, you can get it for rent for $16.98, which actually isn't too bad. I might think about that too. I have used Chegg in the past, but basically you could get school for $16.98 in theory. Like in my situation, I'm paying a little bit more. Like I'm paying for makeup, but if you're not doing something that requires a lab kit, then you'd be paying nothing. So that's not bad at all. And I'm glad I found this site. I'm gonna favorite it. That's once again, that's Book Scouter, and definitely a good resource. So basically, like I said, I've been doing resource for long periods of time, and that's a good one. So if you're gaming and you also, I know a lot of people talk about like, how can I start in gaming? I know in Santa Ana, there's a really good gaming course that you can take. I think Cerritos has some too. Let me look at these, or maybe I don't know. Maybe that's a, that's enough for today. No, let's do that. I'll do that. What's the? Let me see if there's any gaming courses, because I know a lot of gamers want to get into gaming. So let's see if there's any classes for gaming. I think there are. Mm. All right. So don't know where the. I guess the catalog is now in the. I don't know. I'm looking at Cerritos College just because I don't even know if you happen to be going to Cerritos College, but if you do happen to be going to Cerritos College in California, I definitely know about Orange County, Los Angeles. So that's what I was looking for to see if Cerritos College has a gaming program. I know Los Angeles Film School does, because when I went down there, they actually did have one of those. So that's an option. And what's good about that is you can also learn promotion at the same time. So not only can you learn how to create games, but you can promote them too. Let me check, see if Treatise has those. Mm-hmm. All right, let's see here. I think my Cerritos will have the different classes. The only thing is, some reason it doesn't allow you to do a search anymore. Unless, is this? No. There used to be a search button that would allow you to look for things instead of just class numbers. Still doesn't let you do it that way. So it'll let me do requirement looks. It's a lot of the student success system, which basically what that means is that instead of where colleges used to be designed so that everybody could just learn things, now they've decided that it needs to be designed specifically for the purpose. Okay, I'm wrong. Sorry. So now you can just go here. I think it'd be computing, but it might not be. Might be game sciences or something. It's not. Okay. It's computer. I think it's computer and information sciences, I'm guessing, but I'm not sure. So let's see. Introduction to microcomputer applications, computer, web page development, fundamental cybersecurity, cloud computing, assembly, data structures. So no. I don't know how I would find. For some reason, it's blank, and you can't. And I, like I said, I think that's a lot because they don't want people to. They don't want people to go to college and stay there, which I'm guilty of. But at the same time, all right. So we'll look at that next time. But thanks, and this was School Tips.